Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, music for me when I was younger was what you heard at church. It was John Denver, you know, what my mom listened to, Chicago's greatest hits kind of thing. So nothing particularly mind-blowing, and I didn't really have too much feeling about music. It was like, you know, praise and worship stuff. And then when I was 15, I went to a garage sale and I heard Zeppelin 4 on a cassette tape that I bought for 50 cents. And then everything changed, like one of those moments that you're like, I am definitely a different person. From that moment, I've been trying to recreate that feeling that I got when I heard Zeppelin for the first time. To hear it is one thing, but if I could make other people feel like that, that would be 10 times more amazing. So the next step is meeting my best friend at the time in high school. I met him on the soccer field in high school, and we started talking about music, and we had a lot of interests. And he said, you need to come over. I know a guy who has a drum set and a 4-track tape recorder. We should play music. He taught me sort of how to play music, and he had already kind of written some songs. And so basically I learned guitar by playing the songs that he'd written. After high school, our band sort of fizzled away, but we still kept in contact. We still recorded music together. And we just had that thing that two people meet and they line up. Just you meet somebody and you're like, okay, we have something, and ours was music. We just could sit down and I could play something and he knew exactly what to play along with it. I was real heavy into drugs at the time. It was affecting a lot of things in my life, and he kind of got fed up with it. He was looking to do other things with his life, and I think he saw no future in what we were doing, and so he started looking elsewhere. So one day I came home to go play music with him, and all of our gear is gone. He takes off to California. I carry the torch. I keep making our music. I keep making my music by myself. And it was actually, I grew a lot in those couple years because I'd always sort of had that other person. One day I get a phone call. I didn't really know what he was doing out there. So it just sounded insane, but it's my best friend reaching out for help. I said, man, like, where are you living? And he's like, I'm just kind of couch surfing. I don't really know what's going on. And I said, well, you should come back to Muncie. I got a couch for you. You can stay with me, anything you need. Just, you know, if you just buy a plane ticket and come out here and we'll sort you out. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, holy shit, the band's getting back together. And so much has changed with the both of us. And we've both been through so much. Started making some really fucking weird music, and I loved it. It was the best shit we've ever made. Just real lo-fi, really just like very out there. And it was fun. You know, me and my girlfriend at the time had started having troubles, slipped back into drug abuse. And whenever that comes in, the obsessive part of my mind sort of goes to drugs, and I leave family, friends behind, and I get that 1-track mind, and I obsess about the drugs. And that created a bad situation for me and my girlfriend. We start having troubles. There's stress on me and my best friend. It's a flip-flop. He comes back schizophrenic, and I try to kind of get him back to it. By the time I'm all fucked up on drugs, he's completely normal again, and he's his old self, and then I'm completely fucked up on drugs, and I'm the crazy person. So we moved down the street, and there we are, me, my girlfriend, and my best friend all living under the same roof. I started sensing something was wrong when I went to jail, when I got the DUI. I look through the cop car, and I look in the window, and they're sitting there together. It's my best friend and my girlfriend, the only woman I've ever loved at the time. And they're just sitting there, and I'm like, I just had this feeling, and I just went, man, they look like a couple. Come back from jail, their relationship had changed and I wasn't involved in that change. And so I fell off the deep end, and I just, don't remember a lot of what happened the couple months after that. After they got together, it was like when I'd sit down to play music, I'm playing our music. And it was too painful to play music that me and my best friend had wrote together. I think I just wanted to hide it away and just smother it with drugs and alcohol because it was just too painful. It was too painful to pick up songs that we had wrote together, songs that I had written with that life that we were all living together. So it brings up these really deep emotions, and I think at that point I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to play music anymore. It was too painful. And so years went by where I didn't record anything. And really I only started recording again about maybe like 3 or 4 months ago. I'm a better person because all of that happened. It taught me so much about myself, life in general, heartbreak. You can't learn about yourself quicker and more efficiently than getting your heart stomped on. It's just one of those things that I'm like grateful that I went through. But there are casualties. I'm working, I'm clean, got a great girlfriend who I love a lot. I'm at a really good point right now. And I've never recorded music sober. And so it's like a whole new trip. I just want to make fun music that I like and I hope other people like. So I'm kind of interested to see where I go from here.